Hello everyone. So now let's start with a new problem. That is problem number 4. Which states three pipes of 400 mm, 200 mm and 300 mm diameters have length of 400 meter, 200 meter and 300 meter respectively. They are connected in a series to make a compound pipe. The ends of the compound pipe are connected to two tanks whose difference of water level is 16 meter. If coefficient of friction of this pipe is same and is equal to 0.005, determine the discharge to the compound pipe, neglecting first the minor losses and then including them. So in this question, we need to calculate the discharge to the compound pipe. And while calculating it, firstly, we need to neglect the minor losses and next we need to include them. So what is given to us is we have a reservoir to which three pipes are connected in series. So firstly, the first pipe is of 400 mm dia and length of the pipe is again 400 meter. So now over here for the second pipe, the diameter given to us is 200 mm. So here it is getting suddenly contracted and the length of the second pipe is 200 meter. Next again for the third pipe, we have a sudden expansion because the diameter of the pipe is 300 mm and the length of the pipe is 300 meters and it is connected to a reservoir. The difference in the height of these two reservoirs is given to us and it is 16 meters. So the total head loss which is given to us is H is equal to 16. This is pipe 1, this is pipe 2, this is pipe 3. So from the given data, I can say H is equal to 16 meters, L1 is 400 meter and D1 is 0.4 meters, L2 is 200 meter and D2 is 0.2 meters, L3 is 300 meters and D3 is 0.3 meters. We have F1, F2 and F3 is equal to 0.005 which can also be considered as F, which is known as coefficient of friction. So now there are three different velocities, that is V1, V2 and V3 for the velocities in first, second and third pipe respectively. So now applying continuity equation in three of the pipes, we get A1 V1 is equal to A2 V2 is equal to A3 V3. So now what I'll do is I'll take velocities V2 and V3 with respect to V1. So now what I'll do is now A1 V1 is equal to A2 V2 and I need to calculate V2. So I can write this as V2 is equal to A1 V1 upon A2. Now we have area for A1 also and for A2 also as diameters are given. So now pi by 4 D1 square upon pi by 4 D2 square into V1. This pi by 4 and this pi by 4 gets cancelled. So we are left with D1 square upon D2 square into V1. So we get the relation as V2 is equal to 4V1. Similarly, it can be written as A1 V1 is equal to A3 V3. So now over here V3 becomes A1 upon A3 multiplied by V1. So again we have A1 and A3. So the relation comes as V3 is equal to 1.77 V1. So we will be using these two relations, that is V2 is equal to 4V1 and V3 is equal to 1.77 V1. Now it has been said to us that we have to exclude the minor losses while calculating the head loss. So all the losses will be just due to friction in all the pipes. So this is friction loss in pipe 1, this is friction loss in pipe 2 and this is friction loss in pipe 3. Now again the value of F is given to us, L is given to us We have already calculated V in terms of V1, D1, D2 and D3 are given to us, and 2G remains constant. And the value of H which is given to us in the question is 16. So now after substituting all the values and substituting V2 as 4V1 and V3 as 1.77 V1, we come across a relation 16 is equal to V1 square upon 2G in the bracket 20 plus 320 plus 63.14, and all these three values are obtained after calculating the values from the above equation. So now this becomes V1 square upon 2G multiplied by 403.14. So this can be written as 16 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 9.81 divided by 403.14 is equal to V1 square. So taking square root on both the sides, this can be written as V1 is equal to 16 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 9.81 divided by 403.14. So we get V1 as 0.882 meter per second. Now we need to calculate discharge. So discharge can be written as Q is equal to A1 V1. Now we have V1 as 0.882. We have just calculated this, and A1 can be written as pi by 4 into 0.4 square. So I get value as 0.1108 meter cube per second. And if I need to convert this into liters per second, we just need to multiply 0.1108 by 1000. So we get 110.8 liters per second as the discharge, while neglecting the minor losses. In the second part, we are asked to calculate the discharge after considering the minor losses. So we have discharge in terms of major as well as minor losses. So what are the minor losses over here? So the first loss will be due to entry. The second loss due to sudden contraction because the diameter changes and it is reduced. Third, it will be due to sudden expansion. Fourth will be due to exit. And apart from these four losses, we have friction loss in pipe 1, pipe 2 and pipe 3. So the formula for minor loss due to entry is 0.5 V1 square upon 2G. For sudden contraction is 0.5 V2 square upon 2G. For expansion it is V2 minus V3 the whole square upon 2G. We also have the relation V2 is equal to 4V1 and V3 is equal to 1.77 V1. So after substituting these values, we will get the following answers. That is, for sudden contraction, it will be 8 V1 square upon 2G. For sudden enlargement, it will be 4.973 V1 square upon 2G. And for exit, again the formula is V3 square upon 2G. So substituting the values in terms of V1, we get the answer is 3.13 V1 square upon 2G. We have already calculated the head loss due to major losses, that is due to friction, and it was 403.14 V1 square upon 2G. So adding both the losses, that is minor as well as major losses, we get H is equal to 419.746 V1 square upon 2G. But we also know the value of H is 16. So now this can be written as 16 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 9.81 divided by 419.746 under the root. So this gives you V1. So now the V1 is 0.864 meter per second. Again, to calculate discharge, we will use Q is equal to A1 V1. So this becomes pi by 4 into 0.4 the whole square into 0.864. So we get discharge as 0.1085 meter cube per second. To convert it into liter per second, multiplied by 1000. So we get this as 108.5 liters per second. Now moving on to the next problem. Find the loss of head when the pipe of diameter 200 mm is suddenly enlarged to a diameter of 400 mm. The rate of flow of water through pipe is 250 liters per second. Now in the question you are given that in the starting you are having a pipe which is 200 mm in dia and it suddenly gets enlarged to 400 mm dia, and the discharge which is given to you is 250 liters per second. So we need to calculate the head loss due to sudden enlargement of the pipe. So now if we look at the given, we are given with the diameter, that is the initial diameter, that is d1 is equal to 200 mm, which is equal to 0.2 meters. d2 is 400 mm, which is equal to 0.4 meters. Now to calculate the area, that is A1 will be pi by 4 into d square, which is pi by 4 into 0.2 square. We get as it is as 0.03141 meter square. A2 will be pi by 4 into 0.4 square. So this is 0.12564 meter square. So now we have D1 and D2. Similarly, we have A1 and A2. Now in the question you are given with the discharge as 250 liters per second. To convert liter per second into meter cube per second, we need to divide the given value by 1000. So 250 divided by 1000 gives you 0.25 meter cube per second. Now to calculate velocity, we know the formula for discharge is Q is equal to A multiplied by V. So now we have area with us, we have discharge with us. So to calculate velocity, we have a formula that is Q divided by A. So now over here V1 gives you Q divided by A1, V2 gives you Q divided by A2. We have A1 and A2 with us. So just by substituting the values, we get V1 is 7.96 meter per second, V2 is 1.99 meter per second. Now we need to calculate the head loss due to sudden enlargement. And for sudden enlargement, we do have a formula which is the head loss HE is equal to V1 minus V2 the whole square divided by 2G. So now the value of V1 is 7.96 and value of V2 is 1.99. So this becomes 7.96 minus 1.99 the whole square divided by 2 into G, which gives you 1.816 meters of water. So head loss due to sudden enlargement is 1.816 meters of water. Thank you.